Gentlemen, welcome back to the video rendition of the Festus Fantasy Football Forum. This is week 1, preview to week 1. In this episode, all we're going to be doing is matchups. That's all we got, because there is no trades that have happened thus far. Start making some trades. Put the trade committee to work. But as said, today we will be going over all the matchup previews, and I will be giving out my predictions on who will win, and I will also be keeping a running total throughout the season of all my predictions, and at the end of the year, we're going to see how many wins I get. So, to start, this is in no particular order. Besides, I do want to point out that this year, primetime games will be returning, and this episode, guys, you will want to watch. I have a very special surprise for all the viewers. So, this is going to be unlike anything we have ever seen. Starting off, we're going to start off with the matchup between the Guardians and Lamar's backpack. Starting off here, the Guardians are leading early projections with Devontae, Deshaun, and CD. But for Lamar's backpack, Lamar, Amon-Ra, and Stephon Diggs, also his top three. Personally, I think this is going to be a pretty close matchup. This is not the primetime game, but this will be one of the best games, I think, of this week and probably of this whole year, and it's week 1, so that's crazy. Unfortunately, I will be giving my nod for this week to the Guardians. So, I believe Jackson will be going 1-0 to start the year. This shtick break. Next matchup, we have Team Didi versus Team Forrester. Honestly, I think this is a pretty clear-cut answer of who's going to win this game. It's going to be Team Forrester. I mean, with Patrick Mahomes and Christian McCaffrey going up against only Jade Jettas, yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty easy win for Forrester to start off 1-0 in the year against one of the lesser teams in the league. Next up, we have the GOAT Squad and Broncos Country Let's Ride. Team still fucking changed his name. In this one, two of pretty low projection total numbers here. And it kind of is weird considering that Tyler's team, the GOAT Squad, has pretty good players. I do think with Kelsey, Olave, and Waddle, I do think it is enough that he's going to be able to take down Chris this week. I don't see Saquon being able to do enough because that is his best player. I don't think he'll be able to do enough, so I have the GOAT Squad, Tyler Wright's team, to take out Chris this week. For the next matchup, we have Chubb Checker and Baby Back Gibbs. So funny enough, this is actually the lowest projected total for any game this week. And you can see why. It has featuring the worst team in the league in Baby Bag Gibbs. And it has Chubb Checker, which Chubb Checker, like I reviewed in the power rankings, he doesn't have a bad team. It's just he's not strong in the wide receiver category, so he's going to really need his running backs to step up. And that's going to be hard this year because they're so volatile for Baby Bag Gibbs or Brock Lambert. I do think that Tyreek Hill and Justin Fields are going to do a lot here, but apart from that, Jahmyr Gibbs is not going to be able to help carry this team. So I'm going to have to give this week 1 win to Chubb Checker, but if there's one game to miss this week, it's definitely this one, because I could definitely see it go either way. And finally, for all the afternoon slated games, we have Bijan Mustardson and Team Armani squaring off. Team Armani capturing the lowest weekly projection at 110.5. Wow, fucking dog shit. There's a reason though. Jamar Chase leading the way, that is great. But Travis Etienne as your third best at only 15 points, as a same problem as Brock. It's not good enough. And I am concerned about Kirk Cousins and what he's going to be able to do, along with T. Higgins as well. I mean, I think it's going to be Jamar or T. Higgins, not both. But we'll see. I'm rooting for Tony, truthfully. On the other side, we have Bijan Mustardson with Josh Allen and Bijan, obviously, and Garrett Wilson. I reviewed this team. I had high praise for this team. I think this is going to be a good one, and that's why I have Judson winning this first matchup against Tony. Let's take a break. Okay, here we go. Now, gentlemen, for the primetime game of week 1, we have Team Doyle going up against the defending Festus Fantasy champion, Dom Nofo's Team Process by League Manager. Guys, this is going to be a great game. This is going to be not only a great game, but a staple game in both of these manager seasons. I reached out to both Colin and Dom about their matchup this week, and I got back some incredible responses. What I'm first going to show you is Colin Doyle, asking him if there was anything he would like to say about his matchup against Dom this week. And he said this. Play the clip.
Not surprised I got the primetime game week 1. Good teams get good spots. I know Dom already offered me a stupid trade because he's threatened by my team, so he's trying to compensate, but I'm not worried. I'm expecting a 25 to 30 point win week 1 primetime.
Wow, pretty crazy. 25 to 30 points is confidence. I like that. Now, I reached out to Dom as well. I asked him a very simple question. Do you feel disrespected being so low in the power rankings, considering you're last year's champ going up against arguably the best player in the league, based on power rankings, of course, in Colin Doyle? He said this. Play the clip.
Do I look disrespected to be ranked that low? I'm fucking last year's champion, Jackson. And Colin sucks. He literally drafted every player I wanted. Josh Jacobs, that was supposed to be on my team. Mike Evans, that was supposed to be my wide receiver. He literally copied me. Fucking, you guys all both suck, assholes.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? I'll tell you what it was. That was a man right there. That was a champion. And I am very looking forward to this matchup between these two managers. And as luck would have it, it's a pretty even playing field in terms of the total projections. 118 for Colin, 116.5 for Dom. I will say that this matchup does rely solely on the health of Cooper Kupp. And looking as it is, I don't know if he is going to be playing week 1. I know that it's typically day to day, but they're not going to rush him back that early on. So, with me predicting Cooper Kupp not playing week 1 or not playing 100%, mind you, I will be giving my prediction win to Dom. Team process by league manager, I believe will win. So, to recap my winners for week 1, it will be the Guardians, Team Forrester, the GOAT Squad, Bijan Mustardson, Chubb Checker, and finally, in primetime, team processed by league manager. Good luck to everyone this week. If there are trades made, I will be sure to update everyone, maybe in a separate video format or just on next week's before week 2 starts. So, thank you all for watching, and good luck this week.